All right, this is the log splitter. We have our I-beam with some legs. This is going to be a stationary log splitter, so I don't have to worry about towing it anywhere or leaving the property. And if I need to move it around, I just put my forks on and I can pick up on the I-beam and pick up the whole thing. But I have, these are 16-inch wide, 32-inch long, 1-inch AR 500 steel plates. So from one side to the other side, I can do a 32-inch log very comfortably. This is the push plate. I will be adding more gussets, obviously. I started building this before I got injured, and now that I'm back up and running, we'll be finishing this. This is the one top plate. Everything was cut out with a acetylene torch, and then these are the wedges. So it's got the main center wedge, and then 2 wing wedges over here, 2 wing wedges over there, and then the top plate, and there's another top plate that goes right here. And then the main wedge is welded to the I-beam. The gussets, supports here that hold this up, they will be welded to these plates eventually when I get around to welding, back to welding. And then I have 2, one here, one over there. And then I will be finishing my weld here. Of course, top, bottom, all around the sides. I still have to make the mount for the cylinder on the push plate. And then the push plate will be welded to the I-beam all the way back here. So when the idea is when the ram is pushing the log into the splitter, all of the force is resting on this 1-inch plate. And then from here on back to here, the I-beam will be boxed in with 3/8 AR 500 plate. So we'll have a piece that fits in the side welded on down. And I will be doing another pass. This is a single pass weld right now. I will be doing another pass on here, and then same thing down here. Here's the other top plate right here. So basically, I just took my acetylene torch and I angled it, and I just blew this out, and then I took a belt sander and I went over it a lot to flatten it out. And I'm not worried about these gouges here. That's not gonna mess with the functionality of the splitter. All right, let's see. Here's some of my parts. I got the mount, I got the hydraulic motor, I got the coupler here. I still have to get the coupler for the engine. I got, over here I have the hydraulic tank. This is the top, so it gets flipped up this way, and it's got the gauge and temperature gauge on that. I do have a dump valve for it, so the cylinder back here will have a dump valve for that. And I do have the lever. It's not going to have a log lift. I'm going to make with and there's the steel plate, the 3/8 steel plate down there. So that's going to get mounted over here somewhere, so I can stack all my logs up on, and then I can just pull them on, or someone will push them on, and then we can run them through. And then there will be a table down here somewhere, so when the logs come out, they will fall down on the table and then get pushed into the bucket of the tractor, or pushed into a pile somewhere, just into a wheelbarrow or whatever. Yeah, again on this side, got the same gussets there. The angle, this V angle here is a 10-degree angle. So a large, like I said, a large 32-inch log will sit in this cradle pretty comfortably. So I still have to get the fittings for the cylinder here. I still have to buy the hoses, but that's not until after I mount everything, so I know where all my plumbing's going. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I got a hydraulic filter for it. The pump here, the pump is a 28 gallon per minute pump, 18 horsepower engine. The valve is a 30 gallon per minute valve, and the filter is a 30 gallon per minute filter. And the dump valve is a 30 gallon per minute dump valve. So we should be in good shape. But there we go, guys. That is a project that will be happening as soon as my neighbor's order is done. That comes first, and then we're going to be at this. Someone did comment on the I-beam, saying the I-beam's not strong enough, and I tend to agree with him. I'm not disagreeing at all. So I told him I will be boxing the I-beam in to give it more structure to it. And then the hydraulic tank is going to sit somewhere over here, and then the engine is going on the other side. The engine's going to go somewhere in here, and then it's going to sit up, kind of sit forwards, so nothing comes past this back piece. And then I have a piece of metal here. Got this big old 1-inch block that I'm going to weld to the back end here, like so, just to join everything as one, to give it more. And then here are the other gussets for the push bar. And I think that's it. So yeah, I got a lot of welding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my ram out and put my plate where it needs to be, and then I'm going to come under so and just tack it so this plate can't move, and then I'm just going to weld every single area I possibly can to make this thing as strong and rigid as I can. But I designed everything on Google SketchUp and the 3D program before I even started to build, and then I'm just using scrap. Like, that was an I-beam. The I-beams from the sawmill when I bought it. Those were the original legs before I set it on the concrete blocks. So I'm using those, and I got an extra I-beam over there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I might utilize it somehow. And then this is my scrap metal. Back when I used to do a lot of scrap metal, these are the pieces that I have acquired. And then back here, those are all the other pieces I have acquired over the years. I saved it. It'd come in handy eventually, so we will be using all the scrap. I think what I have now, I have about $2,800 invested in this. The AR, the 3/8 plate, cost me about 800 bucks. I bought it secondhand off a guy on Facebook. The 1-inch plate, again, that was secondhand. Bought that off of someone else. And that, the 1-inch plate, and this is what I have left over, is this guy here. And it was an 8x8 plate. So I took a 3x8 off of that, and I made myself a welding table first, and then I started doing this. But yeah, I will paint it. It will get painted. I'm going to sand everything down, paint it, and then I also will make guides for the push plate, so it won't veer off the table there. Let's see. Oh, this back bracket here, I made it, designed it. You know, I cut the webbing out of the I-beam, I put it in here, and then I made this bracket come up, blew this hole out here with the acetylene torch, and then kind of did my best to round these edges off. Obviously I need more practice on rounding edges, but yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it. There's milling and the in-depth video of the log splitter, and when I get that order done and I start working on the log splitter more, I'll definitely get some more footage of that and bring you guys along. But yeah, you guys like these videos, like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment below, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.